All right, folks, ready for pre-order the brand new Makita brushless, cordless, 4-speed, half-inch impact wrench. All right, folks, you're looking at 430, all right, foot-pounds. Size, weight, and torque ratio, in my opinion, probably going to be the most powerful impact for its size. All right. Um, they don't label this as a mid torque, but obviously it is a mid torque. Um, little bit wider and a tad longer than, their impact driver, but you know, very compact impact wrench. If you're looking for something small, these Makitas, especially the batteries, very light. So see if we can get a weight. It is the Makita XWT14Z. Provides improved fastening control, ideal for automotive installation and fabrication trades. The impact wrench combines extended runtime and unmatched fastening performance. The brushless motor delivers 240 foot-pounds of max torque and 430 foot-pounds of nut-busting torque. And you got 4 speeds, a 4-speed power selection switch, which accounts for a wide range of applications. 3 forward and 3 reverse auto stop mode offers increased efficiency. I mean, it's feature rich, guys. $199 bare tool. Not really unlike any of the other mid torques. Now, of course, the Milwaukee, I think, does 650, but again, this is definitely a smaller impact wrench. All right, not only weight but size. The DeWalt mid torque 199. They do a lot of deals with the DeWalt. For 199, you can usually get a 3 amp hour battery and charger at certain points. Bare tool, 199 to 169 for the DeWalt. But again, this is more of a, compact. All right. Basically that, high torque, mid torque, and then you got your compact impact wrenches. Again, they're not really labeling this a mid torque, and I think they're doing that on purpose only because of the size of it. Don't be surprised. Now, we all know about the new 40-volt platform that's supposed to be coming out January of 2021. Their high torque impact wrench was actually, I want to say, came out really just before the Gen 2 Milwaukee. All right. So 2.5, 3. I would say more towards it's been out around 3 years now. Maybe actually even a little bit more than that. That's a great impact wrench, guys. The big problem with that at the time was really the price. I think it was $239 bare tool. And of course, the DeWalt is still on its Gen 1. That DeWalt, I'd be really shocked if we don't see a new high torque impact wrench from DeWalt within the next 12 months at some point. But you have that for $199, and then you have the Milwaukee, right? $219, and they do a lot of deals. You don't see many deals. That's really the point I'm kind of getting at with the Makita high torque. They don't really do too many deals. Here's a look at the selector. All right, so if you have their, 4-mode impact driver, probably the best impact driver on the market, in my opinion. Very similar, right? Yeah, so you can see how small and compact it is. 430 foot-pounds of nut-busting torque in something this size. Yeah, I mean, they have a lot of impact wrenches out now. They really do. they probably have the most impact wrenches out on the market. When you look at all their 12 volt, remember they got 12 volt brushed and brushless, half inch, 3/8, and even a quarter. All right. And then you go to their 18 volt. And again, they got two in the subcompact. Then they came out with that kind of copycat subcompact, but instead of black, it's blue. Right. And then they got their regular compact, which I would think they're going to kind of fade out. It's still available. They had a big deal on it during Christmas. I have one. I got to do a video on it. And then they jump up to the high torque. So again, I don't know if they are labeling this as a mid torque. Obviously, when you look at the name of it, it doesn't mention anything being a mid torque, but it has mid torque specs. Okay, but the smallest size out there. All right, but when you compare it to the other mid torques, it's going to have kind of the lowest torque. But again, 430 foot-pounds, guys. Again, just 5 years ago, 6 years ago, this would be, maybe 7 years ago, this would be considered a high torque impact wrench, right? Remember the highest DeWalt, that big brushed monster? That thing had 300 foot-pounds. The Ryobi had 200, right? Milwaukee had one that had 450. I don't think it really had that much, but again, it was a huge impact wrench. All right. So obviously the technology is getting crazy where you can get just crazy torque in these smaller motors. But anyway, available $199. I'm sure we're going to see deals on it. Makita always does this thing during the summer, especially on Amazon, where if you spend $100, you get $20 off. So $179, right? Obviously, Acme Tools here. If they have a 4th of July sale, maybe 15% off if we're lucky. Around $265. $165. So anyway, it's available. Peace.